Okie doke. So I am going to start off by talking about Cutler Chat. Now, you should have gotten a email welcoming you to chat and encouraging you to log in and set up your profile. I recommend doing this initial kind of overview of chat, starting out on your desktop, not on your mobile. If you have any questions about setting up your chat profile or even getting into chat, feel free to reach out to your friendly office administrator or your office manager or even myself. We all try to help each other with any questions we may have about chat. So once you do log into chat, this is the screen that you are going to see. Chat is basically the Facebook for Cutler. It is where we primarily communicate any of our internal happenings, announcements, news, questions, anything you may have. The goal of this, and I think it does a very fabulous job at removing, is the dreaded reply all in email. So it's pretty cool. With chat, you can make posts. People can like the post. They can comment on the post. You have the ability to private message other chat users through this platform. Chat is only available to Cutler agents and staff. We do have some third-party people that are in chat. However, as far as like your office or regional loop, there are no third-party people in chat. I'm going to turn on the fan super quick because it's a little warm in our office. Someone message me if this is loud or annoying. You know what? I'm going to move it to the ground. There we go. Same deal. All right, so when you log into chat, you see this screen. I'm going to break chat up into 3 different sections. So you're seeing this blue toolbar right here along the top. You see your lovely profile photo. If you do not have one set up, you will just see your initials. You see this little drop-down caret. You see this plus button and the little magnifying glass. This little magnifying glass is your search button. So when you click on this, you literally are able to search anything. And they're telling you too, anything, any word or keyword, any discussion user, etc. So a cool thing about chat too is that every agent and staff member does have an active profile on chat. That includes at least 1 or 2 ways to directly contact any user that is active on chat. So for example, if you were to type my name into chat and click the search button, you're going to see any posts that show up, and you should within the first 3 to 4 users, or 3 to 4 things that show up in the search results is the profile. So when you click on my profile, and this, like I said, I need to update this cover photo. It's from the fall. It's still a cute photo though. But when you click on a user's profile, you will see their photo if they have any, their title. You have the option to send a private post to them. And since this is my personal profile, it's showing me some back-end settings on this, but it should show you their contact information. So their work phone, their email. If they wanted to disclose their cell phone number, this would also be shown on here. So yeah, the search button is great, especially for agents that are just starting out, that may need a quick answer to something. Odds are it will be found on chat. So I recommend going in there. I mean, if you, for the most part too, any post should be showing up within your home newsfeed that you can find. But if you ever need to, I find it most useful to search specific staff or agents within Cutler by this search tool. The plus button. Let's go ahead and click on that, see what happens. This allows us to make a post in chat. Don't be scared to post in chat. No one's going to judge you if you make a post in chat. I encourage you to make posts in chat. If you have a question, if you have a coming soon, if there's an event happening in your office, post about it. Chat makes it very simple to share posts. When you click this add button, you see this little window show up where you designate the loop. And once you designate the loop, let's say we want to make a, we want to ask about a roof vendor in Columbus. You can click the CBus loop, And then they're going to ask you to designate a folder. When you go to designate a folder, you have multiple options, and odds are your post will fall under one of these different folders. Since I'm just asking a generalized question, I will just click the post folder. They also have you set up your title and then the body of your post. You also have the ability to mention another teammate on chat or a staff member. They call teammate, but just any user on chat. You can start by typing their name in, and you can mention them. They will be directly notified that they were mentioned in a post. You also have the ability to add hashtags. Now, this is just kind of a little auxiliary option on chat. Using these hashtags will help in search results, but for the most part, they are just used for grouping. You do not have to use them if you do not want to. Like I said, it's just kind of a little extra thing that you are able to use on chat. Another cool thing about chat posts is you're able to add attachments into them. So photo, video, in any sort of document file, a PDF or Word doc or an Excel sheet. You have the ability to add into chat. So sometimes I'll have agents that will want to make a post about a coming soon that they have in their specific region. And what they may do is they'll designate the folder to be maybe a have, and you are able to fill out the information and add in photos of the home. All right, so to continue making this post, I've designated my loop in my folder. Now I'm going to make my title. Now I recommend making this short and sweet and to the point, similar to a email subject line. All right, so I've asked my question in the body. If I want to mention a specific teammate, maybe I'll mention my office manager that I have, so that way they're notified. Odds are they may know of a vendor immediately. I can add in a hashtag if I'd like. I can also add an attachment. In this case, I do not need one. And from there, I just click publish. I'm going to delete this. I'm probably going to confuse the Columbus region people. You'll see that once it is published, it'll show you your post and where it's showing up. So it has directed me to the CBus loop, and my post is showing up as the very first post in this newsfeed. So now agents have the ability to comment and reply with hopefully a roof repair vendor. I'm going to go ahead and delete this post. Ooh, if you ever make a mistake in your post, do not fret. You have the ability to edit your post. Any post that you make on chat, you will see the edit and the delete button. So the edit button is that little pencil. You are able to click on that and bam, this window will show up where you are able to edit your post. Really cool stuff. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I lied. I do not need a roof repair vendor. So you also have the ability to delete that. And there we go. It's gone. All right. So we've kind of delved into the body of chat. When you first log in, it is going to show you your home. This is in a sense your home newsfeed. So any posts that are shared to chat, to the loops, which I'll delve into in a second, that you are subscribed to will show up on here. A cool thing about it is a cool and bad thing is anytime anyone makes a comment on a post, that post will be boosted up to the front of your home newsfeed. So that way you are not missing out on any updates on any information that could be useful to you. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And like I said, you have the ability when you click on a post, you have the ability to like it or comment. Also in your comments, you're able to add a attachment, same deal, photo, video, or a file. And you also have the ability to mention other team members. I'm going to show you real quick how you can mention another team member. This is kind of across the board standard for mentioning any sort of user on any social platform is you have to do the the @ symbol, signifying that you are going to begin mentioning a user. So once you click the @ symbol, you can simply start typing in the user's name. So I started typing in Doug Green. He's our Central Ohio Vice President. But as you can see, as I start typing in his name, his little profile, there's his little profile image and his name showing up right there. You can click on that and it'll tag him. Then I'm able to make whatever sort of comment I'd like. Doug will be notified via email that he was mentioned in a comment, and he can respond as needed. So anytime you want to mention anybody, it's that @ symbol, and you start typing in their name. Super simple, once you know how to do it, of course. All right, so this left-hand toolbar shows you all of the loops that you are subscribed to. You're also able to see your notifications inbox. Right now we're in the home news feed. See any private posts we've gotten, any featured posts, and we get to see our generalized loops, our region, and our office. So as you can see in my position as communications coordinator, I am subscribed to any and all loops in chat. Your profile will look much different than this. You will see your generalized Cutler loops right here. As you scroll down, you will see your region. So let's say you're an agent in the North Canton office in Northeast Ohio. You will only see the Northeast Ohio loop. And then as you scroll down for your office, you will probably only see the Alliance/North Canton office loop. All right, so when should I post in my office loop? When should I post in my regional loop? So I always give people this example. I'm like, okay, if the internet's out at your office, odds are that a post will be made into your office loop, not into the Northeast Ohio loop. Or if this is a perfect example right here in front of me. This was the WIG update for listings shared to the Fairlawn office. So the whole region may not be interested in seeing how they're doing on their WIG, their wildly important goal for the month. So this would be shared to the individual office loop in chat. I recommend that if you have any questions as far as vendors or contract questions, anything like that, or coming soons, or any event that's affecting the region as a whole, that you share that to the regional loop. Under these generalized Cutler loops, you will see a lot of posts made by staff. I recommend, here's my little plug for my social media loop, is that you check out the social media loop. Odds are you probably found out about this webinar, if you are not a new agent, from my social media loop under my social media webinar folder, where I post any and all of my webinars that I'm hosting. But I also post any general blog updates, any social media updates that may, let's say Facebook does an app update that changes the way your mobile newsfeed looks. I'm going to post about that in there and let you guys know what to do, how to react, that sort of thing. If there's any contest that I'm running, so for example, like we have been running, here's my plug for the This Is Home photo contest. We have been running a statewide photo contest for anyone in the state of Ohio and Kentucky to enter a photo for the chance to win $500. We are trying, the purpose of this contest is to gather lifestyle-based photos for our website and social media to use as far as like graphics, or even for our print material too, like postcards, that sort of thing. But it's super simple. You simply submit a photo, people vote for it, the one with the most votes gets a $500 grand prize, and it is running until I think tomorrow. So I totally 100% recommend that you share this with your sphere on Facebook or via email. Share the link with anybody and everybody to encourage users to submit a photo. Like I said, you simply submit a photo, you enter in your information, and you may win $500 from it. How easy is that? That's awesome. So yeah, the contest is called This Is Home. This is our first time running this contest. I'll probably do a pretty nice evaluation of it after it's ran, but I think this is something that we could potentially run multiple times throughout the year. So yeah, This Is Home photo contest. I recommend entering into it. This is also going to lead me into our Cutler blog. We have an active Cutler blog that we are posting to 2 times a week. This is nestled within our website. You can reach it by clicking the links that I provide in my social media loop, or by searching cutlerhomes.com/blog, and then you will see our blog newsfeed show up. Another way you can access it is by hovering over the About Us on our Cutler Homes website and clicking on blog. Since we are active in 3.5 regions, we're growing in Cleveland. Since we are active in 3.5 regions, we have to cover a vast area, and our blog does just that. So we cover stuff in Cleveland, we cover stuff that's happening in Cincinnati, we cover stuff that's happening in Columbus, in Akron, Canton. It's kind of cool. It's almost refreshing too for a real estate blog, because we do cover a lot of lifestyle-based content, interest-based. You know, for example, right here, Cleveland restaurants featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives. I literally stumble over that name all the stinking time. So yeah, we highlight some Cleveland restaurants that were featured on this show. Let's say Memorial Day just happened. We did a blog with 10 things to do in Cincinnati over the weekend. For Mother's Day, we did like 15 places to take your mom on Mother's Day. So this is a lot of interest-based content that you can share with your clients, another touch point to reach out to them throughout the year with this blog. I highly recommend that you share and interact with these blogs, because both with your personal and professional sphere. With your personal, it is reminding them that you are an active realtor and you are involved in the community. And with your professional sphere, because this is cool content, it's interesting, people are going to want to click and read on these. So yeah, our Cutler blog updated twice a week. I alert you of any blog updates in Cutler chat. If you have any questions about our blog, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer them. But switching back to chat, I have one more thing to cover before we are done talking about chat for now. If you ever need to edit your notification or email settings, you have the ability to do that by clicking the little down caret right beside your profile photo and clicking on subscriptions or notifications. I recommend, and this is definitely up to you, that it's almost up to you, that you check chat at least once a day. If you check chat at least once a day, you can turn off your email notifications, because you aren't going to miss anything because you're checking chat once a day. If you are not checking chat once a day, or you're checking it weekly, or, oh, God forbid, bi-weekly, I recommend having those email notifications turned on, so that way anytime an important post is shared to chat, maybe from leadership, any big announcements happening within Cutler you will find on the From Leadership loop, you're going to want to be made aware of that. So I recommend then turning on your email notifications. Come on. In my position, I am in chat nonstop, every day, all day. So I have my email notifications turned off. Very simple to turn on and off these little notifications by simply clicking the checkbox to turn them on and off. Subscription settings. From here, they give you the option to edit subscription settings right here. You can click that button, or you can click subscriptions right here from the down caret. Up to you, same thing. From here, you're able to subscribe and unsubscribe from different loops and folders within chat. So sometimes people may not want to see the happy birthday announcements. I love them because I love to wish people a happy birthday. But you have the ability to simply unsubscribe by clicking the little notification button. So that is definitely up to you. Of course, I recommend being subscribed to any and all loops that you are connected to so that you do not miss out on any of the important Cutler updates. Okie doke. So that is chat. When you hear chat, think Cutler Facebook because that's basically what it is. Cutler information being shared to the social platform. If you have any questions about getting chat onto your phone, you can look in the, I believe it's the white papers. Let's double check. Under the chat instructions, here you're going to find even more information about chat. And there we go. You'll see an installation guide for downloading it onto your, if you have an Apple phone, there's a bit of a workaround that you have to do, but you are able to look at that. The majority of the office administrators do know how to download the app onto your phone. Chat is not available in the Google Play Store or on the App Store because Yatmo, the developer behind this, hosts a bunch of different platforms for different companies. So if you were to type in like Yatmo, a bunch of different platforms would show up and it'd be really confusing. So we have our own little way of getting it downloaded onto your phone. So if you have any questions about getting that downloaded, reach out to your office admin, maybe even your office manager, or myself. We'd be more than happy to help you get that downloaded onto your phone. All right, so social media. As we know, the majority of users begin their search online now for homes. Excuse me. We have moved to a very tech-heavy world, and it's something that we do have to adapt to. Some may not like it. Some may love it. But the cool thing about social media is it's what you make of it. It's not going to go away. So with that said, you can do it. I promise. You really can. All right. So Cutler Real Estate. Let me get out of this to stop confusing you. Cutler Real Estate has 4 pages on Facebook. We have our, and I'm going to search them as I talk about them. We have our Cutler Real Estate, our brand page. On here, we will share more generalized Cutler news. It's perfect because our cover photo really explains what we're sharing. Local events, city guides, and real estate. So this is not necessarily super region specific. Yes, our blog does cover our different regions, so we will share about that. However, it's more of an overall brand voice of Cutler Real Estate. Here you can see National Burger Day. Every now and then we will, well, let's keep scrolling. Every now and then we will see homes featured on here. We feature 10 properties a month on our social platforms, or excuse me, on our Cutler Real Estate brand page. You will be notified if your home gets chosen. If you need your home to be featured on any of our social platforms, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to fit that into our social plan, social strategy to get your listing shared. So yes, this is our Cutler Real Estate brand page. I recommend liking it because you are going to find a surplus of content that you can share onto your business page or onto your personal page. In about a half hour, I'm going to go over creating a business page on Facebook if you have not created one. And I will also go over some frequently asked questions too about your business page. So hang tight. I will be covering that shortly. So our other 3 Facebook pages that we have active on Facebook are separated by our regions. So we have our Cutler Real Estate Columbus, we have Cutler Real Estate Northeast Ohio, and we have Cutler Real Estate Cincinnati. Now, these 3 different regional pages cover more regional-based content. So news happening within the Central Ohio area, listings that are new to the market in Northeast Ohio, restaurants or happy clients being shared from Cincinnati onto our Cincinnati page. So I recommend that whatever region you're a part of, you like the regional Cutler Real Estate Facebook page. Any events that are happening specific to the region will be shared to the regional pages. So that's our Columbus page. We have our Northeast Ohio page. So just over the holiday weekend, our Green office participated in the Memorial Day Parade in Green. So photos like that will be shared to this sort of page. Same deal with listings. Typically when an agent reaches out to me to have their listing featured, most likely it'll be featured on the regional page that the listing is on the market in. So like I said, whichever region you are a part of, you go and like the Facebook page associated with your region. Let me know too if you ever have any questions about our social strategy on our regional pages. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. All right, I made a cute little graphic. Let's see where it's at. Because I quickly wanted to touch on the different platforms that we are active on. Let's see. Sorry, I'm working on my other screen right now to pull up this image. There we are. Here she is. She's going to pop up in a second. So beautiful. Look at that. I totally made that in 2 seconds. All right, so Cutler Real Estate is active on Twitter with the Twitter handle of Cutler Homes. So you can search that on there. Again, that kind of takes some more takes on the voice of our Cutler Real Estate brand page too. So you'll see similar content shared onto Twitter from that. We also are active on Instagram with the handle Cutler_Real_Estate. If you are not active on that platform, it is a photo and video heavy platform. You are not able to make a status update on this sort of platform. However, you are able to make a update with an image or a video. So you'll see a lot of users using this for a fairly new type of marketing called influencer marketing that is kind of causing marketers to freak out because it's new, and with anything new, it's difficult to grasp and understand and adapt to. However, in no time, all of the big brands will be definitely taking on this influencer marketing sort of stance on Instagram. If you want to look more into that, just type in influencer marketing into Google. It's interesting. It's definitely something that's super duper popular with Generation Zers. Those are the people that are younger than the millennials. Yeah, it's nuts. It's really nuts. Facebook, we just talked about. We do have our Cutler Real Estate brand page, and we also have our 3 regional pages. As I said, I recommend that you like the region that you are working in, and that you also like our Cutler Real Estate brand page. Cutler Real Estate also has a profile on LinkedIn. So when you go to update your LinkedIn profile, you can start, or you can go into your experience and you can start typing in Cutler Real Estate, and you should see our verified profile show up that you can click on. So that way on your LinkedIn profile, it'll show the Cutler logo and Cutler Real Estate. On there, we will share blog updates or any big industry updates. LinkedIn is a great platform to interact and meet new industry professionals. I recommend that if you do not have a LinkedIn profile set up, that you do set one up. It's basically the modern day version of a resume. So yeah, get on LinkedIn. If you have any questions about LinkedIn, setting up a profile on LinkedIn, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to explain that to you. LinkedIn does take you through a step-by-step process when you do create a profile that it typically isn't difficult for most users. If it is, no worries. There's people here to help. So that's my cute little graphic. Like I said, made in 5 seconds. All right, so another tool that Cutler Real Estate offers to you, the agents, is Keeping Current Matters. Now, if you are brand new to the industry, Keeping Current Matters is basically a ginormous content library And at Cutler Real Estate, you have a free profile that you are able to log into and share posts from. This is something too that it's been my mission to alert people about Keeping Current Matters, because a lot of our agents let it slip under the rug. They forget about it and they're like, oh, Keeping Current Matters is incredible, Julia. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to delve into Keeping Current Matters with you a little bit today. You are able to access Keeping Current Matters by typing in keepingcurrentmatters.com into your address bar on your desktop, or you can access it from the Cutler Online Assistant. That if you haven't gotten into, I recommend reaching out to your manager or to our online ladies, Susie or Jonna, depending on what region you are in. But you have the ability to click on the link to direct you to this screen that you'll see. You are able to log in, and again, I'm sure that you have a login sheet with a bunch of passwords and usernames. Keeping Current Matters should be one of those options on there. I'm going to go ahead and log into mine. So like I said, this is a vast content library. So you can share this content. Oops. We all struggle with password. There's so many. I recommend for password storage that you definitely have something that's tangible written down, maybe a notebook, because as much as technology is great and awesome, you also have the ability to lose anything that you may have saved on your computer at any time. So I recommend that if you do not have a Excel sheet maybe saved on your computer, that you also have a notebook with your username and passwords, because there are just so stinking many. So stinking many. All right. So this is what you see when you log in to Keeping Current Matters. You will also see, if this is your very first time logging in, you may see no, click to set up, and you may not see your profile photo or headshot loaded into there. But kind of the same deal, almost has the same layout as chat. You have your left navigation toolbar, and then you have the ability to access your settings right here along the blue toolbar. And then within here, you're seeing your content that you have navigated to. So this is what you see as soon as you log in. Keeping Current Matters does count how many logins you're making. It's kind of cool. I always love to see it when I'm working with an agent and they have like one login and they've been here for a long time and they're like all bashful about it, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It's okay, no big deal. But you have the ability to access your account from clicking this button or clicking the My Account button here too. Coffee, it's incredible. You see any recent posts. So Keeping Current Matters posts a daily blog with essentially new content every day. I say essentially because a great thing on social media is the ability to repurpose content. So rarely Keeping Current Matters will repurpose content. However, they do display it in a different way. So you're going to see the most recent post that Keeping Current Matters has created, shared right here. As you scroll down, you will see top slides, member spotlight, tips for using KCM. Oh, thank you. There are tips of how to navigate this site because it is kind of overwhelming as soon as you log into it for the very first time. So I recommend going through these different tips. Another huge, useful, incredible, beautiful, wonderful, how many adjectives can I come up with? Buyer and seller guides are offered through Keeping Current Matters. These buyer and seller guides are updated seasonally. Woo! So you never have to worry about having outdated information. Now, these buyer and seller guides basically explain themselves. They are guides to buying and selling your home specific to the season and year. You have the ability to download these for brand new agents just starting out. They go to a listing appointment and or they have a listing appointment scheduled and they're like, okay, what the heck do I bring to this? what do I do? What am I going to present? These buyer and seller guides, in this case, I guess a seller guide, would be very useful for you to print out, bring in, and share with these potential clients. Agents that have been in the industry for a long, long time use these guides. You have the ability to share these via email, on Facebook. You also have the ability to edit them to be personalized to you. On the very last page, let's see if they'll show me. On the very last page, there is a contact information section, so you can add in your headshot, your name, email, any pertinent contact information you can add onto these buyer and seller guides. So this is what you see when you click on the buyer and seller guides tab within Keeping Current Matters. And as you scroll down, you will see some frequently asked questions or guides about the buyer and seller guide. So I recommend looking over these. They're going to talk to you about printing out the copies, sending them via email, and sharing them on social. These buyer and seller guides are also updated seasonally on our website, cutlerhomes.com. Let's go to the home newsfeed, or not home newsfeed, homepage, excuse me. As you scroll down, you will see, here we go, buying and selling. You'll see the option for you to download the branded Cutler Real Estate buyer and seller guides. So if you're ever in a bind and you need them quick, you can go to cutlerhomes.com and download them from there. So yeah, it's great content for you to use. You also have the ability to set up personalized posts. Basically, once this decides to load, what it does is you enter in your personal, hence personalized post, your personal contact information, including your headshot, your name, phone number, email, maybe region you're working in. And what it will do is it will create a homepage that is specific to you and your business. It basically looks like a blog that you are writing and maintaining. Pretty cool. Anytime you share any posts from this home newsfeed to social media, when a user clicks on the article, it'll take them to this homepage. You can see that it's set up with Cutler Orange. And you can see that my headshot and my contact information are on the right-hand side. Any user that clicks on any post that you've shared will be led to this page where they can definitely easily get in contact with me if they have any questions about any content that's being shared. And you can see here too that users have the ability to download the buyer and seller guide, so it does have a lead capture area on this page. So yeah, very sharp. Like I said, completely free to you. But it's just a matter of getting in and setting that up. Personalized posts are great. If you have any questions about getting that set up, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you get your personalized post set up. Navigating through here, you see the monthly market reports. This kind of is self-explanatory. They are monthly market reports that are updated. I believe, let's wait for it to load. I get impatient. They are released on the 10th of the month. And I'm pretty positive, there we go, that you can download them in a PowerPoint. Now these are for the entire nation. They also show you, now this is, they do a video, usually lasting around a half hour, where they give you an update of the entire market. But you do have the ability to download them, each slide as an image, a PDF, even the script and the PowerPoint and audio. So that is awesome. Great to pull maybe some of the slides to share onto social as images too. These are educational e-guides that are specific to agents. Categories, what this does is this separates all the daily content that's being shared into different categories for you to easily find and navigate on this site. So again, this is basically just the content library, I guess, of Keeping Current Matters. Keeping Current Matters also hosts webinars, so they will show you their recent webinars here too. And another cool thing, I love infographics, like in general. I think they're so cool. I like, maybe I get distracted too easily, but I feel like my mind can really grasp infographics. And you have the ability to download a bunch of different infographics that you can share on social, or print out, bring to a listing appointment, bring to a buyer appointment, that sort of thing. But these are updated. I don't know, you see new infographics shared maybe weekly. Yeah, they're awesome. I love them. So keeping current matters. Associate with ginormous content library. Very useful for me. That's what you should write down in your notebook if you're taking notes. Keeping current matters equals smiley face because it's great. So again, you can access Keeping Current Matters by clicking or by typing in keepingcurrentmatters.com. You should have your login information for that. Or you can access it from your Cutler online assistant. You will see the Keeping Current Matters logo, and you can click on that and log in to access your Keeping Current Matters account. Alrighty, let's go back to Facebook. So I am going to give my quick 10-second plug for creating a business page on Facebook. So Facebook has, oh, so cute. My youngest sister is finishing her last day of high school today, by the way. So she's pretty stoked on life. She's just beginning, man. Okay. So your reason to have a Facebook business page. As you've noticed, actually, I may go into a little winded push for a Facebook business page. As you've noticed, the phone book over the years has really thinned out. Why? Because I believe Facebook has kind of taken over the phone book. Users have the ability to search any personal pages and businesses on Facebook and have all the information they could ever need right at their fingertips, 6 to 12 inches away from their face, depending on how close people are holding their phones up to their faces. So, with that just said, it's the phone book. It's the modern day version of the phone book. The cool thing about Facebook business pages is they are highly, what's the best word? They're set up for great search engine optimization. You may have heard that word, SEO. When you go and type in anything onto Google, those results are determined by their search engine optimization. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it because when you set up a Facebook business page, I can guarantee you if you were to type in your name and the word realtor or Cutler Real Estate or realtor at Cutler Real Estate, if you have a business page set up, your business page on Facebook will be it'll show up on the first results page in Google. And all you did was set one up. You didn't have to go in and like highly modify the page to have great SEO. You literally just typed in your information and it's showing up under your search results. So it's super useful. And it's very, very easy. The biggest thing too is that people think that it's very difficult to set up a business page. It's not. And you will see right now. So what I'm doing, I recommend that you set up your business page on behalf of your laptop or desktop computer, just because it's a little bit easier. You have things spread out, and you are able to easily navigate your business page just starting out. With anything new, I recommend going into it, taking a look around, familiarizing yourself with it, and asking questions too. All right, so you probably are seeing some things different on your home news feed that I see on mine every day. So in my position, I get attached as a page admin to different pages depending on anything that I'm helping the agents with. I may help you with an ad campaign for a month or whatever. I may be attached to your business page for a month. But long story short, you are going to see a lot of different page shortcuts for me, and you may also be seeing these results for advertising. Again, I'm attached to multiple different ad accounts depending on the situation. So I'm going to always see this sort of thing. So once you start, if you do begin running advertising, so here's another plug. I am hosting a 3-part series on Facebook advertising. I've hosted the first part of my Facebook advertising series last week. That recording is available in chat. The next one I will be covering boosting posts on behalf of your business page. If you don't understand what that is at all, I recommend that you attend it because I will go over how to do that. And that will be hosted at the end of June, probably the weekend of the 19th or the 26th. I will be posting an update to that shortly by the end of the week, so that way you can mark your calendars. All right, so this is the home newsfeed. To create my business page, I'm going to go up to the upper right-hand corner, click the down arrow, typically where you'd go to log out of your Facebook account from your desktop. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the Create Page option. This is something that you should see. It may be in a different order. However, you should see the option to create a page. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Everyone remain calm. It's okay. So what they're doing is Facebook has multiple categories that your page can fall under. For real estate business pages, you are going to be listed as a local business or place. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Oh, praises. Okay, so Facebook goes through updates and they change and tweak things all the time, and I'm seeing that there was a tweak that was made. So before it used to just say local business, and a lot of agents would get tripped up. They wouldn't realize that it's the actual page name. So now Facebook is telling you this is going to be your page name. So I would have agents that would type in like Cutler Real Estate and their page name would be Cutler Real Estate. And they're like, no, we don't want that. So now Facebook's kind of explained it for you. Thank goodness gracious. My letters work. I always tease whenever there's something wrong with Facebook. I'm like, I'm going to write a letter. Anyways, so now you have the ability to designate your page name and also put the page under a specific category. All right, so for your page name, I recommend that you have your first and last name listed. And then for the time being, having Realtor attached to your page name is A-okay. However, I know NAR has been working towards setting up some sort of rule or guideline that your business page cannot have the Realtor name listed on it. But for right now, that is A-okay for you to do. A lot of agents, too, may do their first and last name, comma, with Cutler Real Estate or Julia Danda, Real Estate Consultant, anything along those lines. You are more than welcome to have listed as your page name. Again, I do not recommend that your page name is set up as Cutler Real Estate or Cutler Homes since we are maintaining and monitoring Cutler Real Estate pages on behalf of our brand. Plus, it helps you to have your name attached to your business page. Boom. All right, so I'm going to set up my page name as Julia Danda with Cutler Real. And I'm pretty sure, too, that there is a character limit for your page name. I do not recommend making your page name super long. It'll look weird on mobile, and it'll be harder for people to search you. So I recommend that you do have your first and last name, your brokerage, or realtor attached to your page name. But the shorter, the better. This sort of page name right here is definitely something that I would recommend that you have set up. All right, so page category. All right, cool. What does this mean exactly? So with your page category, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start typing in real estate. Well, look at that. Real estate agent, real estate service are these top three, if I can count, results that show up when you designate your page category. I recommend that you do real estate agent or real estate service. In this case, I'm going to do real estate agent. They're going to ask me for my street address and phone number. Street address, I recommend having your office's address listed. We don't want to put our personal address on there. We never know. I don't recommend it. Put your office address on there. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and enter in the Dublin office. Fun fact, I am actually based out of the Columbus region, but I serve the entire company. So I travel all over the place. But the Dublin office is where I have my desktop set up. So yeah, Dublin, woo! All right, phone number. I recommend making this the phone number that is best able to reach you. 9 times out of 10, that is probably going to be your cell phone number. So I'm going to enter that in. All right. So they give you the little option right here to get page tips in your messenger. I recommend it. Facebook gives you these really great, fabulous tips that you are able to read and learn about 9 times out of 10. These tips are definitely worth reading. They are informational. And they're also going to tell us by clicking the Get Started button, we agree to Facebook page terms. So if you are ever interested in looking up the Facebook pages terms, you can Google it, or in this case, you can right-click it to open it up in a new tab and read it later if you'd like. But for the most part, Facebook's just basically telling you that you are a real business, that you agree to not share hateful stuff onto your page, and that you are not marketing alcohol to minors. That's a really bad summary of it. So if you are interested in reading it, like I said, Google Facebook page guidelines, or right-click to open it in another tab. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click Get Started. Now, I'm just going to warn you, Facebook will sometimes not necessarily toss you to the wolves, but they will create a business page immediately from clicking Get Started, or they will take you through a few steps to do things such as enter in your profile picture. What else do they have you do? Add it to your favorites, which just makes it easier for you to access your business page, which I will show you in a second of how easy it is to access your business page once you have it created. So let's see how Facebook is feeling today, if they are just going to create a page for me or if they are going to take me through step-by-step. I'm putting my money on they're just going to create the page. Come on. There we go. All right, so they are just creating the page for me. So this is how a business page looks. If you've never had one, you will notice a few differences off the bat. So you will see that you have the option, compared to your personal page, you will see that you have the option to like, follow, and share the page, and you will also see that there is a call to action button. These are really great. I recommend that every business page has a call to action button set up. I will delve into that more in a second. So you will also see too, along this left-hand side, you see these different tabs to navigate your page. And just as a tip for you, you know that you are working on behalf of your business page when you see this white toolbar right below your standard blue Facebook toolbar. You'll see page, you can navigate to your messages, you can navigate to your notifications. This is something new, your insights, and again with something else that's new, your publishing tools. So with business pages, you can collect information such as people that are clicking your call to action button, people that are clicking on your website, the amount of people that have engaged in your posts, so those that are liking, commenting, or sharing. You also have the ability to schedule posts on Facebook. Oh my goodness, what a blessing. Because as realtors, you guys are sinking busy. You don't have time to be on Facebook all hours of the day. So what I recommend is taking advantage of the scheduling tool that you have on Facebook, where you can go in maybe on a Sunday evening or a Monday, and you can schedule out posts for the entire week. That way you do not have to worry about them. I recommend that you are posting to your business page at least 3 to 4 times a week. With any sort of content. It could be photo, video. I recommend video because it's huge on social media. You could share links to infographics. You could share links to different articles, photos of your community, new listings and contracts, photos of your happy clients onto your business page. There is so much different content that you can share. And I recommend doing your research too on different other realtors pages to see what they're kind of sharing. And of course, our Cutler Real Estate regional pages and our brand page are great resources to find content that you can share onto your business page. All right, so there are, like I said, there are 3 things that are quite obvious that need to be updated on your business page once it is created. It is your profile picture, your cover photo, and your call to action button. I'm really happy that they've added this little urgency button here because it is a very important button, especially working on behalf of mobile, which most users are accessing Facebook from the mobile platform, their apps. This call to action button is displayed basically near the top of your mobile page, how it looks on mobile. All right, so to add a profile picture and a cover photo, it is a standard Facebook uploading process. So if you have a personal page, this will look the exact same as the personal page when you go to upload it. So I recommend if you do not have any photos that are saved of your headshot, that you click the upload photo, because this will take you to the standard upload screen. What I typically do when I make these example pages is I use the lovely Ryan Mauer's photo of him waving. It's quite friendly. Ryan is our marketing director. He's an awesome guy and also my boss. So you can tell him how great this webinar was. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a funny picture of him. He, like I said, he's our marketing director. So any like big marketing projects, he is a great resource. So once you upload it, they're going to ask you, do you want to make it bigger or smaller? I usually just keep it this size. And this is a smaller photo, so it's telling me it's small and it may be less clear. I recommend uploading a high resolution image. So once I'm happy with how this looks, I can click the save button. And once it loads, bam, my profile picture was saved successfully. It's going to reload the page and we will see Waving Ryan right there as our profile photo. I do recommend that your profile photo is set up as your headshot. Next, we're going to upload a cover photo. Now, I'm going to go back to chat for a second because we provide you with branded cover photos each season. So like during the fall, we'll share photos of leaves with the Cutler logo on top of it. Or during the summer, we'll share happy kids frolicking through, I don't know, fields of daisies or something with the Cutler logo on top of it. Or we'll share orange flowers for spring with the Cutler logo on top of it. Spoiler alert, that's what I'm going to use for this example page. But you can find these Facebook cover photos in the marketing loop under the marketing supplies folder, and it should be one of the top couple of posts that show up. Sorry about that. Right here you're going to see Facebook covers. Now, I update this seasonally with new spring covers, and I'll let you know the date that I updated it. We'll be having some summer cover photos being released hopefully by the end of this week. But as you scroll down, you can see a bunch of the different Facebook cover photos that you have the ability to right-click to save onto your computer to use as a Facebook cover photo. So save image, and of course you can designate whichever folder and save it to wherever you'd like. So yeah, this is great. Like I said, updated seasonally. By the end of this week, you should see the summer photos released, so you can update your cover photo on your Facebook page. So to update your cover photo, kind of same deal as a personal page. You click Add a Cover, Upload Photo, and you have the ability to pick the photo from your desktop. I'm going to use the orange flowers that I said I'd use earlier. All right, now this is where some users will get tripped up as far as uploading their photo. They will think that once, there we go, that once it's loaded in, you can click off of it and go wherever. However, they make you click the save button before the photo is loaded in. So if I were to click off and go to my home newsfeed and come back to this, it would show that I do not have a cover photo. So it is very crucial that you click that save button. And now we have our cover photo shared onto our business page. Next, we are going to set up our call to action button by simply clicking the call to action button. Now, they have it set up that you want your call to action button to be call now. Very simple. If you want to have it call now, like I said, most users are accessing Facebook from their mobile device, so you may want to have that set up as call now. I recommend having your call to action button set up as a direct form of contact. Or by clicking this back button, you can see the multiple different, I would say hundreds, but it's only like tens of call to action options that you can have set up on your page. So like I said, I recommend having that set up as a direct form of contact. So you may want to click on the Get in Touch category. You'll see that familiar Call Now button. You also have the ability to contact us, send message, sign up, send email, and there's other options too you can kind of delve into. I don't think there's anything here that you would want. So get in touch. Like I said, direct form of contact. Some agents will do send message. That message will be sent to their business page where they can easily message back and call them, anything like that. But I'm going to have it set up as call now. Like I said, up to you. Once you click add button, it should save it, and a little screen will show up that the call to action button was updated. So let's see. There we go. You've updated your call now button. So now that button is active on my business page, so when people come to visit it, they can click on that button and it'll call my phone. If I ever need to edit it, again, I can hover over that. Come on. And click the edit button. I can change the call to action to maybe send message, and I also have the ability to delete it. I can also test it too if you're curious if it really worked. All right, so off the bat, those three things should be updated: your profile photo, your cover photo, and your call to action button. Scrolling down, you are going to see your page tips, and Facebook for the first month or so is going to want you to invite your Facebook friends to like your business page. Let me just clear the air with this too. Anytime you share anything to your business page, it is not automatically being shared to your personal page. So these two things are completely separate. Anytime you share to your personal page, it is being shared to your personal page only. It is not being shared onto your business page, and vice versa. Okay? Awesome. So you are going to see your page tips right here. So they're telling me, they're giving me some objectives, and they're giving me nice little green check marks every time I do something to help make me feel good. So I recommend that you do kind of look at these page tips. I'm going to go over basically all of these with you throughout the rest of this little presentation. So like I said, you'll see your page tips and the option to invite Facebook friends for the first month or so that you do have your business page. Scrolling down, you'll see the ability. This is kind of a similar site. However, you do have these different post objectives that's not available on your personal page. But you have the ability to create a post on business pages. Same deal, uploading photos. On business pages, you do have these little objectives that you can sort through. This advertising your business, I went over this in the first part of my Facebook advertising series. You can find the video of me detailing the in-page promotion in chat under my social media loop. So if you're curious of seeing any in-page promotion, you can click on that and view that webinar. You have the ability to, share a photo or a video. By clicking that, you will see the different options that are offered on a business page. Come on, the anticipation's killing me. There we go. You have the ability to create a slideshow. So let's say you have a new listing and you have a bunch of images that you would like to somehow display. I recommend creating a slideshow on your business page. With video, video is being shared out so much into users' news feeds. So you're really going to get a great return by sharing video content onto your business page or even your personal page. Facebook's really pushing it. So they're going to help you. Alrighty. Another thing you may see is the get phone calls objective, get messages, help people find your business. You can even create an event. I recommend creating events for every open house that you're hosting on your business page and promoting it. Woo! Extra gold stars if you promote your event. You can also create an offer. That's where it gets a little bit of a gray area. I don't recommend that agents create offers on their business pages. Better to be safe than sorry. You have the ability to write a note. These sort of notes is kind of like your Facebook page's blog in a sense, I guess. It appears like that. But for the most part, you're going to make posts with photo or video content or sharing a link. But they do kind of try to help you out by giving you post objectives. So when I click on this Get Phone Calls button, what it's going to do is it's going to create a post. It's going to load in my cover photo. Maybe not. But I do. There we go. But I can select a different image. But the main purpose of this post is that it has the objective, this little button right down here. where users can click to call now. So you can be something like taking calls all day, every day. I don't know. You may not want to do that, but just taking calls today for anyone having any buyer-related questions, you know, that sort of thing. You can make a post directing them to call you now, and you can click publish. Anytime that you go to create a post within your business page, you are going to see this little down arrow beside the publish button. This is new compared to your personal page. What you can do is you can click on it. I'm going to get rid of that. That bugs me. You can click on it. Oh my gosh, you have the ability to schedule a post right from there. When you click on that button, this little window will show up where you can pick a date and time to schedule your post. And from there, you can click the schedule button. Once a post is scheduled, if you do decide to schedule posts, you will see any scheduled posts queued up right underneath the post option on your business page. So let's say I have 5 scheduled posts. It'll show 5 scheduled posts, and then it'll show me the most recent post that's scheduled. I have the ability to click on these to see them, and it'll boot me to the Publishing Tools tab. Here's another place where you can go and schedule your posts. But from here, I'm able to click on them, to edit them, to view them, how they look on mobile or on desktop. There we go. I have the ability to edit the post. I have the ability to edit the post. There we go. So I can edit the caption. I can save it. Let's say I totally screwed up 100% and I need to reschedule it, or I need to even delete it. Instead of clicking edit, you click that down arrow and you can publish it now. You could remove the schedule. You can reschedule it, backdate it. I don't recommend that you backdate anything, or you can delete it. So yeah, scheduling within your business page is incredibly useful. All right, so I went over making posts, I went over scheduling. Let's go ahead and go into our About section. So as you scroll down to, you see the ability, not the ability, you see a snapshot of any page details. So when we went to set up our page originally, we entered in our phone number and our address. So that is showing up right here under the About section. You have the ability to click See All. And what this will do is this will take you to your About tab on the left-hand side, where you will see any and all details associated with your page. They give you the ability to edit the info by clicking this button, or by hovering over each section, not even hovering, but by clicking the edit button on each of these sections, or to click the plus button. What I recommend editing on this About section once you create your business page is adding in your agent website, also adding a username. Once you create a username, now my Chrome for some reason has not been allowing me to add in a page username. I need to go in and clear my history, and it should fix it, but I just haven't gotten around to clearing my history. But what this does, once you create a page username, which I recommend you set up as your first and last name, Realtor, or first and last name, Cutler Real Estate, up to you. The shorter the better. This username, once it's created, will show up right below your page name with the @ symbol and your username. And then when you are on your home page, it'll create a nice clean URL for you. So as you can see right now, there's a bunch of junk after the Facebook.com, all of this. Once I create a page username, it'll put in the page username right after Facebook.com. So it creates a nice clean URL that is personalized to your business page that you can share out with clients via email, text message, that sort of thing. So to create that page username, you click on this button. Like I said, let's see if this is happening. It's going to work for me. So they're going to give you a summary basically of what I just told you right here, and it's also going to preview what that username will look like. You do have a 50 character count max for your username, and they also give you the option to click to get more tips on your Facebook username. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do Julia Dana Realtor. It's telling me it's available. I'm going to click create username. Once it's created, see, and it's telling me that this page isn't eligible to have a username. That is not true. I need to go in and clear my history and refresh the page, and I can go in and enter it. So I'm sorry about that I did not clear my history before running this webinar, because now it's looking all weird. If that ever happens to you, like I said, clear your history, log out, log back in, open up a new window, and you should be good to go. But once you create the page username, it'll show up right here, and it'll also show that little edit button beside there. Again, the username will be shown right below your page name and after the facebook.com URL. It'll create a nice edited one. All right, some agents like to add in a story. Now, you have the ability, let's see where it's showing up. I don't want to screw it up for you because they move around stuff every now and then. Because you have the option to enter in a story or a short description. Here we go. Okay, so when you click the Edit About right here, this will allow you to add a short description. They say it right here too. It's a brief summary of your page, and the limit is 255 characters. I recommend a sentence or two, or even a tagline that you have listed as your short description. Once you hear, and I'm just going to do this as an example. Once I save this, it's going to say, there we go, under there. But you'll also see your short description displayed on your home page of your business page. Don't glitch out on me, Facebook. I don't want to confuse these agents. Okay, it should be showing up along this right-hand side. What I'm going to do is this cool little option. Some agents or page owners will want to know what their business page looks like to a visitor. You have the ability to preview that anytime you're working within your business page by clicking this little ellipses here, and it gives you the ability to view your page as a visitor. All right, well, maybe this is something that the Facebook nerds have edited out of business pages. So you used to see your short description of your page listed along this right-hand side. See how much cleaner this looks when you're just visiting it as a visitor? So yeah, if at any time you want to see what your page looks like as a visitor, it's that ellipses. And once you're in this view, it'll take away that white toolbar, and they will also give you the ability to switch back to your administrative view. So the short description is no longer, I'm going to say this kind of hesitantly, no longer being displayed on your home feed of your business page, but that may be different on others' pages, just because Facebook is kind of a pain when it comes to things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself back into the About section where I can edit my page info. So we set up a short description. That short description is a summary about your page, and it is less than 255 characters. I recommend a sentence or two or your tagline. Under your story, the story will only be displayed in the About section. You can literally, I don't believe there's a max, you can add whatever the heck you want. I recommend that it is completely real estate related. Some agents will do a summary of their real estate career. They'll give a snapshot of any awards that they won in the last year. This is basically whatever you want to make it. Again, I recommend that it is real estate related, but under here you are able to add a story. You also have the ability to add in any business details. You can edit a start date. It's up to you, 100%. But I recommend that out of all of this, that you add in a short description, a story, and you enter in your website. I'm going to put in the cutlerhomes.com website. Let's see if it'll save it. There we go. So now users will have the ability to click to go to my website from this About section or from my home page by clicking the website button option here along the right-hand side. So we talked about profile, cover photo, call to action button, making a post, scheduling posts, editing your About section. I am going to now delve into the settings tab within your business page. I recommend that you look into these because you will see your generalized page settings. If you ever need to delete your page, you have the ability to do that from your general settings. But here along this left-hand side, you're able to navigate these settings within your page. So I recommend that you go through and you look at these. This page roles. If for any reason you ever need to add a admin or an editor or an analyst, you can see them all broken down right here. You have the ability to modify the page roles from your settings tab. I do have agents that frequently do ask me how they can add another admin or an editor to their page. You have the ability to set up a preferred page audience. I recommend that you do not, because it just narrows your audience even further. It's definitely up to you if you want to edit it. This just shows where your page shows up as a suggested page for users to like. I don't recommend narrowing your page audience in this case. In other cases, of course, I do, but in this case, for your business page, I recommend keeping it as public as you possibly can, because some people may not realize they want to buy or sell until they see the opportunity in front of them. So yeah, keep that set up as it is. All right, so that is your settings tab. We've delved into the publishing tools tab. It's just another place where you can publish and schedule out posts. I'm going to talk a little bit about your Insights tab. I recommend that you look at your page insights at least once a week. This gives you updates on any actions that are being taken on your page. So like I said, this is definitely something different compared to your personal page. You can't pull any analytics or track anything on a personal page. You can only do them on your business pages on Facebook. Oops, sorry if that was loud. Dropped a pen. When you click on Insights, it's going to give you a summary of the last 7 days. Since this page is brand new, I haven't made any posts to it. There is no data that they are displaying to me. I am going to show you real quick what it looks like on a business page that is active. So you'll see from here they do show you graphs for all of these except for page likes. They just show you a number. Same with video views. They're also going, as I scroll down, they'll show me my 5 most recent posts, the type of post it was, the targeting, if any post that you're making on your business page is public. You do not have the ability to modify that. That is public because you have a public page. Different from your personal page, you may just have it set up to be viewed by friends only, or in some cases making the post public. You're going to see the reach number and the engagement number. The definition of reach is the amount of users' news feeds your post is showing up in. Engagement, that is the amount of users that are liking, clicking, commenting, sharing your business page. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Cindy, your phone's ringing. No, it's okay. Sorry about that, guys. I have an office mate that is super busy in life. Cindy, the lead office admin in the Columbus region. She works very hard. Okay, so back to Insights. You see your 5 most recent posts. Reach, you were defined. Engagement, you were defined. And you also have the ability to promote each post that you make from this little window. Cool thing is too, they give you the summary, but along this left-hand side, you are able to delve even further into each of these summary actions and more by clicking on these different tabs.
Thank you.
Like I said, right now, why is it glitching? Right now, they don't show any information because I have not posted anything, but you do have the ability to see that. Look how this is glitching right now. I'm going to show you what the Insights tab looks like on an active page. So once you get going on your page, you will be able to click on Insights and view data that is worth viewing because you are making posts, you are reaching different users. So this is showing me, like I said, it'll show you your page summary for the last 7 days. This is for our Cutler Real Estate Northeast Ohio page. So they're showing me over the last week how many page likes we've gotten, page views, our post reach, amount of users' news feeds, so our posts are showing up in, engagements, those are those that are clicking, liking, commenting, sharing, viewing, and if we've shared any videos, how many views we are getting on these. So these will show you, this is a great week because it's all in the green. This varies from week to week. If you are all in the red one week, it is not the end of the world. The cool thing about social media is that it fluctuates a lot. It's never the same each day. So you may see different analytics showing up. And I say analytics, and to some people, I will admit I used to just glaze over as soon as I heard the word analytics, but I love it. But it's just any data being collected on any website or page or anything like that. And Facebook really, I think Facebook does a great job at presenting this to you in a digestible way. It's not too overwhelming. They show you graphs, they show you the numbers, they show you good or bad. I recommend looking at this at least once a week. So scrolling down, I see my most recent posts, and I'm going to see my reach and engagement, and I also see my ability to boost it. So yeah, that is an active page insights tab. So like I said, right now we weren't seeing much, and my page is still glitching. Notifications. So you have the ability to edit your notification settings within the settings tab and clicking on the notifications option under settings. But here you're going to see any notifications for your business page. Users on Facebook have the ability to request changes on your business page if they see something wrong. You'll see those requests under there, and I will tell you most of the time it's something that you can just reject, that it doesn't make any sense at all. They're just like requesting for the sake of requesting. It may be a spam bot, that sort of thing. So under this notifications tab, you are going to see any notifications under here, including any requests to changes made on your page. Different from your personal messenger section on your personal and business page, or on your personal desktop and mobile, you'll see any of your messages coming to you right here. However, anything shared on your business page, message to you, you will see right here within your messages tab. So you have the ability, come on Facebook, here we go. You have the ability to respond to users within here. You also have the ability to block users. Let's say it's just a spam bot asking you to sign up for something, or you're the 1,000th visitor to God knows what. And they're going to give you money or prizes or whatever for that. You have the ability to archive those messages. You also have the ability to set up an away message for 12 hours. And yeah, so this is where you would engage and interact with those new messages that you're getting. Page. We are back to our home page. I didn't go over this help button, but this is Facebook's help manager. So any advertising support, you can visit the Facebook Help Center, which is useful some of the time. Fun fact, Facebook does not have a customer service line that you can call. They have their help center where verified Facebook representatives can answer any questions that you have that you can post into this help center. You also have the ability to send feedback to Facebook for anything that is going on that's a little wacky on your page. So that's your business page. We're in it right now because we had just created it. I'm going to show you real quick how you can access it from your desktop. So when you log into Facebook and you see your home news feed, you now will most likely see your page displayed right here on the top right hand corner. If not, it'll be displayed when you click the down arrow. You will see your pages, and you should see your business page show up right here. In my case, like I said, I'm attached to multiple business pages. I have the hiccups. So let's go and find my page super quick. There, it's the first one. Jeez Louise. Yeah, Julie was really sweet in her webinar, but it took her like an extremely long amount of time to find her business page in the list. Yeah, she's not that bright. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, by clicking that down carrot and clicking on your business page, you will be able to then access it. GoToMeeting's incredible, but unfortunately, GoToMeeting hasn't figured out how they can share a screen with a mobile app. But from your Facebook app on your phone, you will see along the bottom I guess it's 3 bars. When you click on those 3 bars, it'll show you kind of your page, the back end of your personal page, but it will show you your personal account. You can click on that to go to your personal profile, and right below your personal account on the mobile app, you should see your business page. You do have the ability to make posts from your business page on the mobile app. And you also have the ability to share photos, respond to comments on behalf of your business page from the mobile app. But unfortunately, if I could, I would show it to you on behalf of my cell phone. But from the app, click on the Facebook app, you click on those 3 bars, and from there you should see your business page displayed that you can click on to access that. All right, so this is where I kind of open it up to Q&A. I have to apologize because I know it is a lot of information, but it is also a lot of useful information. That's why I record these webinars, so that way you can go into them after the fact and refresh your memory on some of the things that I touched on. I just want to let you know that I'm here to help you navigate any of the social platforms. I just went over Facebook. I recommend, there are a lot of social platforms out there. I recommend that at the least that you have a business page set up. The ability that Facebook gives you to reach users that you may not be interacting with on a personal level is incredible. It really opens you up to a much larger audience. You're able to meet people that you would have never met on Facebook. I recommend that you get on it and you just jump in. I host monthly webinars on various topics. Like I said, these summer months for May, June, and July, I am covering Facebook advertising, the ins and outs of it from beginning to end. By the end of this week, you should see a date of my June webinar that I will be hosting on boosting posts within Facebook. Again, anytime you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. There are a lot of tools that are available to you, and I do not blame you if it gets a little overwhelming, but we are here as support for you to navigate that sea of content and tools. So thank you for attending. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, message me, email me, comment below if you're watching it from chat. We're more than happy to help. So welcome to Cutler. We're very happy to have you. Thanks for attending. Now I'm going to let all of this information just sink in for you. So if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to be ending this webinar. You all have a wonderful Fake Monday. I hope this is definitely